Hey, 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 Stats D, please like and subscribe. Please click on the Deck Heroes icon. Click on subscribe. It's 100% free. Blood in, blood out. Anyway, so this is a video. This gentleman at the bottom of here is a gentleman of high esteem, a scholar, some may say. We're going to listen to this young lady at the top. Then we're going to hear to the gentleman at the bottom. And he's going to be giving us some gold nuggets of advice. Let's go.
Actually fucking confused. Are you lot gay or am I fucking ugly? Because why on earth am I still single? And I know it's not the latter.
Tell you exactly what it is. It's the attitude and the yelling and the screaming. Men are getting a glimpse of what they're going to be dealing with when they date you or when they marry you. You know, it's a cold world out here. You know, no man out here wants to come home to that. No man wants to come home to a woman nagging and screaming and bitching and moaning, and that's what you're going to get with someone like this, home. I tell you guys all the time the importance of who you choose, man. It's one of the most important choices we have in life is the woman that we choose to be with. And it breaks my heart that there are men out here that have to. You know, there are men out here that have made choices that they shouldn't have made years ago, and this is what their reality has come to, man. You know, and just do me a favor, man. Before you date in 2024, ask yourself this one question: what does this woman offer me? You out here and you dealing with a woman who screams and yells at you. Is that really what you want to be dealing with, homie? You want peace. If you don't have peace, you have nothing. Stay cold out here, man. Find a purpose, find a mission, find God, and let him guide you to that right one.
Absolutely. This one.
Essentially what he's saying is, listen, what are the qualities you're looking for from a lady before you sign up long term to something? And that's not necessarily kind of marriage, is it? Kids, absolutely careful. Marriage, kids, or anything long term, or just wasting your time in general. Be careful about what you're signing up for, because you don't want to be signing up for somebody who's going to be an endless headache. So we don't get enough videos, we don't get enough advice from people, I mean, from men to women and women to men. Just look long term about what you're signing up for. You know what I mean? Just look long term. What are those qualities that you... So just give it some forethought. Give it some forethought. If you like those kind of toxic girls, or you think about how you met her and you think about the flaws in that partner, and obviously you got to look to yourself as well to make sure you're on your top game. But listen, forever is a mighty long time. Forever is a mighty long time, so just be selective. That's it. Let's see what the narrator's got to say.
Woman has shown exactly why so many men are choosing to stay single these days. Her attitude and character speak volumes about the kind of drama and negativity men have to deal with in relationships. Men are tired of the emotional roller coaster and constant conflicts. Who wants to come home after a long day at work only to be met with yelling and complaints? That's not a partnership. It's a stress fest. It's no wonder that many men are opting out of relationships altogether. Instead of dealing with unnecessary conflict, why not invest that time and energy into something that gives back? Adopting a rescue dog is a great idea. Dogs offer unconditional love, companionship, and loyalty, qualities that are becoming harder to find in modern relationships. Plus, they don't yell at you when you get home. By pouring love and attention into a pet, men can find joy and fulfillment without the complications.
As I said, listen, I listen to some of these channels and they say they try and convince men to kind of withdraw from dating completely. I mean, that's a deeper subject about why any man would suggest that another man completely withdraws from dating. I mean, that's not on my mind. It's never been on my mind, and it's not on the mind of any men I've ever known, even the ones that are most successful, or even the ones that have struggled historically. None of them are thinking about kind of withdrawing completely. But I think what he's trying to say is, you know what, you don't really need a girl. You don't need a girl. I mean, you are just looking for love, right? Well, why don't you just get that love from I don't know, rescue dog? Come on, man. Come on. Listen, I'm never going to suggest that on my channel. Not seriously. I mean, listen, gosh, man. Long live Kevin Samuels. It's been said for a long time that usually ladies have that kind of mentality and that kind of thought plan, but you've got to think this thing through now that he's mentioned it. Say if you do get yourself a rescue dog, and say if you're in your prime years, 20s, 30s, or whatever, 40s, who's going to look after the dog then? What, you're just going to leave it in the flat? What's the point in having the dog? It's not fair on the dog. It's a massive commitment. What are you going to be doing when you should be going out and meeting your wife? Are you going to be looking after the dog? It ain't going to work out, is it? It's not going to work out. It's a bad suggestion. But I think really what he's trying to suggest, and I do like the narrator overall, you know, I just disagree. I can't agree in everything, right? I think what he's trying to say is, if you're going to withdraw from the dating market and more so than go down a toxic route or going with the wrong lady, instead of saying why not just be more selective to choose the right lady, and say she might not be the stuff, you might not get everything that you're aiming for in terms of she looks gorgeous and she's got a nice personality. You might have to get a little bit of compromise, you know what I mean, or just look broader. Just make sure you're getting out there a little bit more than what you are. Casting that net a little bit further afield, maybe going to a different town. Who knows? Whatever you got to do to look a little bit harder, make more effort, and then more effort, and then more effort until you find her. Not just withdraw from the whole dating market completely. It's ridiculous. That crazy talk, man. That crazy talk. I never suggest that. It's crazy. And to be honest, it doesn't come from that kind of alpha mindset. It doesn't really come from the nature of a man. The true nature of all men to try and think about withdrawing from women, not straight men anyway. Am I kind of reinventing the wheel here? I can't believe men are even suggesting it. Crazy. No, we cast the net further. We have to kind of reprioritize the things that we're looking for. Of course, there's red lines in terms of toxicity, which we'll never cross. But yeah, forever is a long time, so we never cross that line to take on somebody who's going to who doesn't have a future anyway because they're toxic or they're just not right. But there's lots of great women out there. Full stop. Facts. Anyway, see if there's anything else.
Often come with dating. It's a win-win situation. While some women may not recognize their negative behaviors, men can take control of their happiness and choose a life filled with love and companionship that's rewarding in ways that many modern relationships simply aren't. So, to all the single guys out there, focus on what truly matters, surround yourself with positive energy, and consider welcoming a furry friend into your life. You'll be glad you did.
If women are looking for financially...
God, no, honestly. That is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Oh my gosh. As a man, listen, if you agree with me, let me know in the comments. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. Can you, with a straight face, can you imagine me or anybody you know who's got some kind of cojones, I'd kind of recommend you go and get a dog. You're men, that you go and get a dog instead of finding yourself a woman. Oh my gosh, man. Come on now. Listen, if he'd have said, listen, get your damn passport, go over to the farm or whatever, I could have understood that. I could have let that go. That's still kind of conceding ground a little bit, but I get it. But getting the dog, no way, no way. Anyway, please like, subscribe, turn on notifications. That is Stephen. I am out.